Welcome to my channel. Share and like the video. Make sure subscribe the channel. Let's begin. It's the new Lexus GX. And when we say new, we really mean it. From top to bottom, the GX has been greatly overhauled in a way that's best described as refreshing. You've seen the pictures already, but the new boxy design is a big departure from the curvaceous and dated look of the outgoing iteration. It's now sharp and rugged while still presenting a level of luxury befitting all Lexi. On top of that, the GX can back up the hard exterior with actual overlanding capability. Is boxy good now? In this case, yes. Given how long-lived Lexus models are, they tend to fall behind in the design department as the years drag on. Time will tell, but hopefully this purposeful approach to the GX's style gives it longer legs in the looks department. It's quite Land Cruiser Y, though. Nah. Well, okay, yes, a bit. Both are body-on-frame and built on the GAF platform, which is lighter and more rigid than the previous one, not to mention similar in design. Thank you, Prado. This is pretty much where the similarities end, though. When the Land Cruiser arrives, it'll have a different powertrain layout, fewer horses to play with, and will cost slightly less. Related to the latter, it'll be more knockabout ready, so why get the GX, instead of waiting for that then? Hey, we're not the boss of you, we're just spitballing here. There are a few things that might make the GX more appealing though. For one, it's got a bit more baked-in elegance both on the outside and inside. The front still has Lexus Y design cues, though they look more Tron-ed out than before. Inside the cabin, the layout is cleaner and more stylish as opposed to the Toyota's chunkier-looking equipment.
Under the hood, the GX houses a 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 that's lighter and more capable than the outgoing V8. It whips up 340 horsepower and 479 lb-ft of torque, which is sent to its active 4WD system by way of a 10-speed automatic transmission. Can it actually off-road if you so choose? The Lexus GX is set up to overland to your heart's content, and there's even a specific over-trail trim for just that purpose. Full-time 4WD with open front and rear differentials, a limited slip center diff, and 2-speed transfer are all on hand to put power to where it needs to be. An adaptive variable suspension is available to do as the name implies with the different drive modes. The over-trail also brings a multi-terrain select system for tackling a number of surfaces. Over-trail, say more. Sure, the over-trail model gets the selectable terrain modes, and also 33-inch tires on 8-inch wheels, slightly elevated bumper corners, wider wheel track and black arch moldings. There's also an aluminum skid plate added on to protect the car's sensitive underbits. You can also expect hill descent assists, and a bunch of cameras pointed at the ground to help spot as you roll over rocks in your luxury vehicle. What's the verdict? The turbocharged engine is snappy and engaging, and we don't miss the V8 much at all, which sounds blasphemous. This might have to do with how much time we spend in front of a computer typing all this, but the GX's shift in design feels like going from a serif font to a utilitarian sans serif typeface. Fundamentally, it conveys the same message, but the new GX's look does so in a more direct manner. This is a utility vehicle with rugged capability while also being luxurious. Only now, it does so in cleaner lines without the extra flair. And while it feels like we're banging on about the looks a bunch, it's because they're quite indicative of all the changes underneath. The turbocharged engine is snappy and engaging, and we don't miss the V8 much at all, which sounds blasphemous to say. Pair that with very communicative steering and handling, and the GX feels light on its feet, with just a bit of springiness to remind you that this is built for utility as well as fun. Thanks for watching my videos. If you think this video useful, subscribe, like and share.